Third video in my series of videos on English for interviews. Now in this video I'm going to look at questions and answers about your strengths as a person. Let's start with some sample questions. 1. What are your greatest strengths? 2. What would you consider to be your greatest strengths? 3. What would you say your strongest assets are? And 4. What are your positive aspects? Now, let's look at some sample answers, and then I will explain the language used in the answers in relation to the words used, the grammar used. Let's start with some sample answers. Sample answer number 1. I would say I am an honest, reliable, hard-working person. I also possess a positive outlook towards my profession and life in general. People say I am friendly and good at giving advice. Now let's compare that with the second sample answer. Number 2. I have very good leadership skills as well as an organizational and time management skills. But my greatest strengths are my flexibility and ability to effectively handle multiple projects and meet deadlines. Okay, now I'm going to now discuss in some detail what you need to put in your answers. Now firstly, you need to include 3 to 4 positive character traits, and I've got 12 examples that you may want to consider. I'm going to read them for pronunciation, and I will tell you that they are all adjectives. Number 1, adaptable. Number 2, flexible. Number 3, hardworking. Number 4, reliable. Number 5, friendly. Number 6, loyal. Number 7, trustworthy. Number 8, honest. Number 9, persistent. Number 10, determined. And number 11, tolerant. And the last one, 12, open-minded. I now want to move on to proficiency traits. Here again, you need to include 3 or 4. We've got another 12 examples here, but most of them, well, in fact, 10 of them are nouns, and 2 are adjectives. With the nouns, I would use an or a prefixing the nouns. Let's hear them. An achiever. Number 2, an initiator. Number 3, a mediator. Number 4, a quick learner. Number 5, a leader. Number 6, efficient. Number 7, an expert. Number 8, detail orientated. Number 9, a team player. Number 10, a problem solver. Number 11, competent. And the last one, number 12, a multitasker. There were 3 adjectives in there, my apologies. Now, useful patterns to use when you are answering about your strengths. We use the verb to be, so we will be saying I am. Then we use the verb have, I have. Then we can go back to the verb to be and say my greatest strengths are, or we can use the verb include, my greatest strengths include. We can also use would as a helping verb with another verb and say I would say I am, or we can use I would with the other verbs I would define, I would describe myself as. Another example of a pattern is I think I am, or I believe I am. And the last one, people say I am. Okay, so I hope that's helped you with this part of the interview. I will be using all the grammar at the end of this personal part of the interview. That will come at the end.